Croeso in Cyngor. With apologies to the Welsh speakers in the audience, good evening everybody and welcome to our concert. My name's Gerard. I'm one of the basses normally, although I do occasionally sing in some of the other parts of the choir. The song you've just heard there is called Thina Simunye. It's a Zulu song, comes from South Africa. It has its origins originally in a British film documentary that was done about a children's orphanage where orphans of parents that had died from AIDS reside. It literally means we are together. What we sang sort of towards the end of there, the Thina Simunye translates as we are together. And it celebrates the spirit, it embodies the spirit of healing and unity, which was felt very, very apposite for that group of children in the orphanage. We're Hafren and Llanidloes choirs joined together. We're absolutely delighted that you would join us tonight. We hope you have a wonderful time. We sing all sorts of stuff, different languages, different genres, from a whole range of things, as you'll hear tonight as the evening progresses. We're a really diverse and inclusive group, and most of us are pretty friendly actually. One or two might not look it, but we are. And we're always on the lookout for new members, and in fact Charlotte has put a sheet out at the bar where you can write your name and your email address or your phone number or whatever, and someone will get back in touch and you could join us next term if you wish, and everybody would be really welcome. We don't hold auditions ever. Okay? So everyone is welcome. Tonight's concert is in support of Havenmore Hedgehog Rescue. And we have Rose here, I think, is going to talk a little bit later on and tell you a little bit more about the charity. So anything we manage to raise tonight will go to the Hedgehog Rescue charity. And there's a raffle. I hope you've all bought your raffle tickets already, and that will be pulled at the end, and the proceeds from that will also go to the Hedgehog Rescue. So without further ado, have I missed anything?
No, that sounded great.
Okay, without further ado, I think the rest of the choir ought to come and join us up here, please.
No?
No? Okay. I knew I'd get something wrong.
So we always like to include something that the audience can sing with us. You're welcome to dive into any songs that you hear tonight, and actually some of them you'll probably know, and you can join in anyway. But we're going to start you off with a couple of lines. So we're going to do it together. So let me come and stand in between the two of you.
This is what you have been singing before we came in.
And ready? So we're going to sing to you, and you're going to sing back to us the same line. Ready? So we're going to sing. And I say, ooh la la lay.
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 Because tomorrow is another day.
Because tomorrow is another day.
Because
Tomorrow is another day. Because tomorrow is another day.
last time.
Because tomorrow is another day. Because tomorrow is another day.
Nice.
And I say, ooh la la lay.
Sopranos. And
I say, ooh la la lay.
And
I say, ooh tomorrow is another day. Because tomorrow is another day.
Doing some work at NA Stage, haven't you, in Newtown, and learning some musical theatre numbers. And we're going to do a song called I've Got No Strings. Ready, go.
I've got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. Hi-ho, the merry-o, I'm as happy as can be. I want the world to know nothing ever worries me. Not me, you see. I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up to anyone. How I love my liberty. There are no strings on me. I've got no strings. I said no strings. There are no strings on me.
An English song, an American song, which we don't do very often. Some of you over a certain age will remember it from wireless Saturday mornings in the past. It's written by Cole Porter and it's called Don't Fence Me In.
Oh, give me land, lots of land, but under the starry skies above. Fence me in, don't fence me in. Let me fly through the wide open country that I love. Fence me in, don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please. Don't fence me in. Turn me loose. Let me saddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at marbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me, don't fence me, don't fence me in. Oh, give me land, lots of land, and the starry skies above. Fence me in, don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Fence me in, don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please. Don't fence me, don't fence me, don't fence me in.
From that to a 300-year-old English folk song, which is essentially a dialogue between two lovers, I'm told.
Not that you'd know.
Not that I can.
Fare you well. 10,000 miles, 10,000 miles, my own true love. 10,000 miles or more, and the rocks may melt, and the seas may burn, if I no more return. Oh, don't you see that lonesome dove sitting on yon ivy tree? She's weeping for her lone true love, just as I shall weep for mine. Oh, come back, my own true love. Stay a while with me. If I had a friend all on this earth, you've been a friend to me. Oh, fare you well, my own true love. Farewell for a while, I'm going away, but I'll be back if I go 10,000 miles.
So the next song that we're singing is a song that was written in response to bombings that happened in Lebanon. The song is called Give Me Wings. It's quite a short song, it's quite repetitive. It resonates with me because I feel that the mundanity of life and everything that's going on in the world around us can leave us feeling quite low and without hope that actually anything that we can do can make a difference. Whereas Give Me Wings offers us that bit of hope, the possibility that there could be more, and that maybe if we do push ourselves, that maybe between us we can all make a difference and make things that bit better. So I hope you enjoy it.
Give me wings in the
possess a languages bingo card, which you probably should have for coming to one of our concerts, you would be now, after the song we're about to sing, be able to tick off or cross off the language of French. Our next song, in complete contrast to everything that's gone before, is also very old, 15th century. It started its life as a dance in medieval times. In the 20th century, words were added. The last time we sang this, we drank rather a lot of cider, because it is a drinking song. So you need to be thinking to yourself, medieval banqueting hall, lots of alcohol, having fun. The next song is Quand Je Bois de Vin Claret.
So most of the way through this, somebody in the choir will be doing dum da ba dum dum da ba dum dum da ba dum. So if you have any feeling as well that you want to join in and annoy your neighbour, you're very welcome. Dum da ba dum dum da ba dum
Quand je bois de vin claret, ami je tourne, 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 tourne. Considère ça, mais je bois, bonjour, au revoir. Quand je bois de vin claret, ami je tourne, 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 tourne. Considère ça, mais je bois, bonjour, au revoir.
Nous vont bien, nous vont mes amis trinquants, nous vont puis dans nos verres. Nous vont bien, nous vont mes amis trinquants, nous vont puis dans nos verres. Nous vont bien, nous vont mes amis trinquants, puis dans nos verres. Nous vont bien, nous vont mes amis Quand je bois du vin claret, ami je tourne, 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 tourne. Considère ce que je bois, bonjour, au revoir. Quand je bois du vin claret, ami je tourne, 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 tourne. Considère ce que je bois, bonjour, au revoir. Quand je bois du vin claret, ami je tourne, 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 tourne. Considère ce que je bois, bonjour, au revoir. Quand je bois du vin claret, mais tout ça, mais tout ça, mais tout ça, je bois, bonjour, au revoir.
this song is in Zulu and it's from South Africa originally, and it was sung by domestic servants on their weekly day off, which was usually a Thursday, and it became an anti-apartheid protest song. It means shorten the day or let the sun go down, and I say it was a part of the apartheid era. Anyway, Charlotte does some great moves during this song, so please enjoy.
We have a little fight in this one because I was leaving on my own.
Don't leave on my own.
Ba 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 bum. Shona, 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 Shona. Shona Malanga. Shona. Shona Malanga. Shona Malanga. Shona Malanga. Shona. Shona Malanga. Shona Malanga. Shona. Caesar. Tibana, Tibana, Tibana. Shona Malanga. Shona. Shona Malanga. Shona Malanga. Shona Malanga. Shona. Shona Malanga. Shona Malanga. Shona. Caesar. Tibana, Tibana, Tibana. Caesar, Tibana.
Finlandia. It's also known as a song of peace, also known as This Is My Song. The words were written by Lloyd and set to the Finlandia hymn melody by Sibelius in 1934. It's a song, I've got to admit, when we first did it in choir, I wasn't too sure about, but I've really come to love it and really feel the sentiments of the song, if you listen out for the words, become more and more important in the scary times we found ourselves in. So I hope you enjoy it.
This is my song, a song for all the nations, a song of peace for lands afar and wide. This is my home, the her hand. I will bring a little water fast as I can. Bring me a little water, Sylvie. Bring me a little water now. Bring me a little water, Sylvie, every little once in a while. Bring me a little water, Sylvie. Bring me a little water now. Bring me a little water, Sylvie, every little once in a while.
So I just remembered I was supposed to introduce that one. Well, it's Bring Me a Little Water, Sylvie by Lead Belly. And apparently it's about his uncle. It's about 100 years old, that song. And a fantastic job, well done. Yeah, it's not always easy actually for blokes to tune to a female voice. So we spend quite a lot of time trying to work out what octave we're at and trying to find the same note between us. But brilliant, fantastic job, well done, it was excellent. So we're going to be singing A Wonderful Thing About Tiggers. So if you're feeling very tiggery, you can jump up and down.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of rubber, their bottoms are made out of springs. They're bouncy, prancy, flouncy, bouncy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. Tiggers are already fellas, Tiggers are awfully sweet. Everyone else is jealous, that's why I repeat and repeat. But the wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful chaps. They're loaded with vim and with vigour. They love to leap in your laps. They clumpy, bumpy, clumpy, bumpy, jumpy, bumpy, clumpy, thumpy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. I'm the only one.
How do you follow that one? Our next song is called Ajde, Jano. It's a Serbian folk song traditionally sung at wedding celebrations, which I believe can go on for days. Roughly translated, it means, come on Jano, let's dance, sell the horse, sell the house, let's just dance. It's meant to evoke that feeling when you're with family and friends and you're having a great time and you forget about your everyday cares for a while. And we all need a few moments like that. So I have to say the choir cannot take responsibility for anyone that gets swept up in the moment and goes home and sells their horse or their house. Unless it goes really well, then we'll take a bit of credit. So for all you dancers out there, and I've seen some good dancing at the back, please enjoy Ajde, Jano.
Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jano, Colorani grano. Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jusho, Colorani grano. Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jusho, Colorani grano. Ajde, Jano, 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 Dano. Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jusho, Ajde, Dobro, Dano. Ajde, Jano, Ajde, Jusho, Ajde, Dobro, Dano.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to sing Calon. It's a Welsh tradition, as my paper. It is an unusual sung by male voice choirs at weddings. It's most popular Welsh hymns written by Daniel James, poor Daniel. In 1890, he was originally a Welsh hymn and become a rugby anthem, sang before Six Nations, Royal Wales, in Wales. Now then, you can also have Calon as your Welsh nursery rhyme, which I didn't know that. So, Welsh, Calon means the Welsh pure hearts sing to the tune of John Hughes. Good evening.
Make You Feel My Love, originally written by Bob Dylan, and I think the most interesting thing about it has become a kind of 21st century standard, which is really unusual. So it's been recorded 450 times by different artists. Quite an incredible thing. Anyway, so very popular, done by lots of different people, and here we've got a lovely a cappella version.
To make you feel mine, to make you feel, to make you feel mine, to make you feel my love. 'Cause 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 flowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love.
Oh,
To make you feel my love. Whoa. To make you feel my love.
A Drop of Nelson's Blood. This is definitely an audience participation number. If you don't think you know it, you will know it, and you'll know it in about 5 minutes if you've never heard it before. Very repetitive. If you feel that you're... Oh no, hold on a minute. Sorry, Steve. Let's do the end of the night.
That's a much better strategy for keeping you quiet. This is A Drop of Nelson's Blood. And it's a sea song, but it's not the kind of sea song that you might associate with a Caribbean or an Aegean cruise. This is the kind of sea song which was an accompaniment to extremely hard labour, performed by and large by pressed crews in the Royal Navy in the early 19th century during the Napoleonic Wars. So the kind of song that you would sing if you were hauling heavy barrels of water into the ship by rope, or pushing on the pawls of the anchor to pull up the heavy chain and the anchor itself. So there's nothing terribly romantic about it. It's a work song, and it works on the basis of somebody in the crew calls out the first line, and then the rest of the crew join in. And the idea is it coordinates the action of the men at work, and it also makes the task a little bit more bearable. So these songs were not really intended for entertainment. They were intended just to get people through a job and to get it done more efficiently. But they survived into the age of the mechanized ship. Even when sail had gone, some people remembered these songs, and they live on now, largely through the work of choirs like Fisherman's Friend, for example. And incidentally, if there is an aspiring record producer in the audience here tonight, we are very anxious to cut our first album, so please come forward at the end. But the reference to Nelson's blood, incidentally, is to grog, to the drinks that were given out, the rum that was issued to sailors to make life on board ship a little bit more bearable. So most of the lines, like a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do me any harm, which starts the song off, end with wouldn't do me any harm. So various different attractions for the crew, so long as they were legal and didn't upset the officers, would be tolerated. So we're going to sing a number of these different versions of things that wouldn't do us any harm, and one or two members of the choir are going to suggest these. One we've done knows, if you think you can think of something that's decent and fits the rhythm and the length of line available, then please just indicate, and Charlotte will be happy to call you in at that point. Now we're going to sing it through once first, and then it's up to everybody else to join in as we go through. Okay, well here's our version of A Drop of Nelson's Blood. Well, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm.
A drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. A drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. Come on and roll, chariot along. the scurvy wouldn't do us any harm, and a short bout of scurvy wouldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind. Come on and roll the old chariots along, we'll roll the old chariots along, we'll roll the old chariots along, and we'll all hang on behind.
Dig deep in your pockets for a spiky hedgehog claws.
Dig deep in your pockets for a spiky hedgehog claws. Dig deep in your pockets for a spiky hedgehog claws, and we'll all hang on behind. Come on and roll the old chariots along, we'll roll the old chariots along, we'll roll the old chariots along, and we'll all hang on behind.
And a damn good flogging would do us any harm.
And a damn good flogging wouldn't do us any harm. And a damn good flogging wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. Come on and roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
And a freebie from the bar wouldn't do us any harm.
And a freebie from the bar wouldn't do us any harm. And a freebie from the bar wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. Come on and roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
Well, a big fat slice of cake
Wouldn't do us any harm. Well, a big fat slice of cake wouldn't do us any harm. And a big fat slice of cake wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. Come on and roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
I'm gonna have a date with Gerald.
Wouldn't do us any harm. And a date with Gerald wouldn't do us any harm. And a date with Gerald wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. Come on and roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
Well, not very far away. That do
Saying goodbye to her sops wouldn't do any harm. Just moving into the altos. It's a big wrench. Okay, Rose, do you want to jump up and
Yes,
say
certainly.
something hedgehoggy?
I'm not going to sing and dance, right? Thank you so much for having us as your charity tonight. We really do need it, and it's wonderful to be here. Fantastic choir, and two fantastic volunteers that I've got already, Gerard and Sarah, that are here. So we opened about 8 years ago, but 6.5 officially. And we've had, on average, 250 hedgehogs every single year come into the rescue. We normally got about 40 over winter, which is hard work all winter, if there's young babies in and they have to be kept until spring. This year we've only got a dozen. This morning, one of the volunteers went in, and there's a hedgehog called Biscotti from Trefeglas, and he came in at 500 grams with roundworm and lungworm, was treated, went out to the shed because the weather had turned cold, but he hasn't slept at all, he's just been eating. We knew he must be getting big, and he kept eating. And you put your hand in the one side of his bed to make sure it's dry, and he hisses at you. And you put it in the other side, but his bottom's there. So we're just waiting to weigh him.
He was 2 kilo, 170. We have never ever had a hedgehog so big, and it's like a bowling ball. We can't hardly pick it up. So we may not be able to release it, and it might have to go on a diet for a few weeks. So I don't think it can even roll up. So this is the problem. They like the cat food too much. So we've trained up somebody in Welsh pool. It's called Hokey Pokey, and they're independent rescue now. And I've been training up a lady in Pencombe, Pencombe Haven, the house is called, in Leigh, which is 10 miles between Newtown and Llanidloes. On the 25th, we're having the opening. We've just paid for a big shed to be done, and we've had help from somebody here to do all the electrics, which is just finished this week. Yeah. And we're having an opening on the 25th, and it'll be in the County Times on the 1st of May. So we've now got a satellite rescue so that we can start cutting back gradually. As she gets more experience, eventually she will take over. We've also got a lady now that's going to be starting to train from Lanny, just to be an emergency point that if you find a hedgehog out in the day or a sick one and you can't get hold of me, then she will know what to do and be able to inject it and then bring it over to us. So that's really good that we're trying to spread out the load. But obviously it does take a lot of money. We're always having to fundraise. There's no other income bar fundraising to support the hedgehogs. And we've been able to fundraise for this shed as well and everything it needs. So we're so grateful for the public's help because we could not do it without you. So thank you all so much. You can follow us on Facebook, Haven Moor Hedgehog Rescue.
Thank you so much. So a thank you to the Rotary Club as well, and Jan. We've been doing this for a while now, haven't we? I don't know how many years, but collecting Easter eggs. So thanks everyone for bringing Easter eggs as well. It's really fabulous.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Don't make me do my teacher's voice on. I'll do it. Thank you for doing that, guys. Much appreciated. And we weren't going to leave on that. It's a rubbish way to end. We're going back to our lively African style numbers. Where this is a South African song in Sutu, and it's fittingly, given that we're in Wales, about not being allowed. I'm desperately trying to get in because it is raining real hard. Watch out. We all start in one part. We all sing together, and it ends in the organised chaos of 6. Organised. And you will know the 6 parts because of the amazing choreography that we do.
Mangwane pulele, keno wakipula. Mangwane pulele, keno wakipula. Adila pedi, alila taru, kanyela masadi. Adila pedi, alila taru, kanyela masadi. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na.
lullaby, and the words are said to mean, "O God of the sunrise, help protect this child and make him a worthy member of our tribe."
Alunde, 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 hallelujah. Alunde, hallelujah. Alunde, hallelujah. Alunde, hallelujah. Alunde, hallelujah. Alunde, 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 alunde.